Hey guys, so I decided to film my essentials makeup collection. I guess it's not my entire makeup collection, it's just my essentials. This is what I keep at my desk. This is pretty much what I can go like using for an entire year without maybe ever touching the rest of my collection. I just feel like the beauty community, we get so caught up in how much we have, how many products we have to get the latest and the greatest. And I mean, I'm guilty of that too. I don't really do much of like high-end shopping, except like I don't even go to Sephora unless it's for something specific, as you can see, the Naked palette. And I'm going to talk about that in a second too. But I used to work at MAC, so that's the reason I have, a good size collection from MAC products. But most of my products are all drugstore, and I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? I'd rather spend it on clothes. I mean, a $30 lipstick is kind of ridiculous. And plus, I have two kids, and we got a mortgage, and it's one income, which is my husband. I mean, granted, he's a barber, he owns his own business and everything like that, so we're not starving. That definitely not. But I have to kind of be wise. I guess I will start. Let's see. Okay, first, this box. I love this box. It has three separate compartments and one long one, so it just is perfect. And I saw this, I think, at like TJ Maxx or at Marshall's when I was gonna check out. I think it was about maybe $5 or $6, and I just saw it, and it's definitely really me. I love this box, so it turned out perfect. It's just a little storage box. I mean, you can use anything you like, but this just looks really nice on my desk. So I guess we can start off on this side. Okay, in this little compartment, I keep only two blushes, and this one is Goddess from MAC, and it was from a limited edition. I forgot which one it was, but this is just a very nice peachy pink color that looks great with pretty much any look. I feel like it has a bit more peachy in it than it does pink, but it's just a really nice color, and I use this a lot during the summertime. And then I have Emote, and a lot of you guys are familiar with Emote. And this is a color that I use mostly for contouring. This is definitely not a color that you want to use as a blush. This is more like a contouring blush. So when I really want to, carve my cheeks, this is a color that I use. And then I have both of the Barbie collection. You can tell this is old. The Barbie collection beauty powders, and these are more like a shimmery. This is like a highlights, and I used to use these a lot before. This one is Pearl Blossom, and it's just a pink, more of a pink iridescent type of color. And then this one is Sunshine. Pearl Sunshine, that's what it's called. I think it's Pearl. Yeah, Pearl Sunshine. And this is one I used to use all the time. So, I mean, you don't really need so many darn beauty powders. This is more of a peachy kind of gold color. It's very pretty, and it goes really, really nice with olive skin tones. So, I mean, you don't need so many different beauty powders. I mean, you can deal with a pink one and a peachy one, and you are set to go, And then this is my Magix Avon, the Avon Magix Perfector. Is just a primer. It does a good job of filling in any lines and pores. It doesn't really it doesn't really counteract any redness. So if you have redness and you're looking for a primer to counteract redness, this is not the one. Then I have obviously my UDPP. Over here, I have my concealers. I have 3 concealers, and this one I use more in the summertime because I feel like it's a drier. It's not creamy, so it does really enhance any fine lines and wrinkles that you may have under your eyes. And right now, I'm going through like a really weird period where my eyelids and my under eyes are like really dry and kind of flaky. So I kind of show my age right now, which is terrible. So I don't really use this in the winter time. I love this one, the Revlon Age Defying concealer. It's really nice. Although my eyes still look kind of dry, I feel like this is not as drying as the rest. I mean, it's age defying, so it's creamier, and it has an SPF of 25, as you can see. Then I have this one, which is the Dream Mousse Concealer. This is also more of a dry, even though it's moussey, I think over time it just gets dry. and it doesn't like I just don't like it really that much in the colder months because I just feel like it emphasizes against my lines and little wrinkles and stuff. So this one and the 24-hour Maybelline one I only use during the warmer months. Okay, over here I have lipsticks. Lipsticks I change up all the time, but these are the ones that I have here. This is like a mauve, nice mauvey color. This is a nice, more playful pink. Birds of a Feather, I think this one is just a nice nude, more of a nude pink. I have a MAC Red and Revlon Peach, which is just a really pretty neutral or nudie peach lip. Here I have my Physicians Formula, which I use here and there. I'm not too crazy about it, but I do use it, you know, not as often, but I do use it. Here I have Studio Fix, the powder foundation. This is only when I'm going to contour, so this is a couple shades lighter than my skin tone. Of course, I have my Milani Pressed Compact Powder powder foundation, which is what Healthy Wear is also. But I mean, hands down, I love this, and this is what I've been using. I mean, in my past several videos, this is all I have with like the rest of my face. I don't have any like liquid foundation. I just feel like my skin doesn't need it as much anymore, like the heavier coverage. And of course, my NYC Color Wheel. This is just perfect, especially if you have olive or yellow skin undertones. This gives you a very nice bronzed look. You can go heavier or you can go lighter. You can also contour with this. So it's just a very versatile product. Over here, I have, this is what I reach for all the time, and I know that my camera is gonna, okay, let's see if I can kind of cover that. Okay. So I have paint pots here. I have some paint pots from MAC, as well as the color tattoos, which are absolutely awesome. And I think I prefer the color tattoos over the MAC paint pots, just because they do outlast the paint pots. Bare Study, which is this one, is the least lasting on me. This I only use really on those days when I don't want to wear makeup. I don't want to like really put any eyeshadow on, but I don't want to look flat. I just apply this to my brow bone, and that's it. I don't apply anything else, just this on my brow bone and some mascara, and I'm good to go. So yeah, it's just like, I mean, I'm not gonna go through all the colors, but I just have my, you know, my paint pots and the color tattoos, and as well as a couple of the L'Oreal 24-hour colors, which these are really nice. I actually have a look that I'm going to be doing, which is incorporating Eternal Sunshine, which is that one right there. And then I have this eyeshadow from Wet n Wild, and it's called Brulee. And this eyeshadow is seriously a dupe to Max Brulee. It's very creamy color. It just gives you a nice highlight without looking white. It's just a very nice highlight. So I would definitely recommend this. This is definitely a staple of mine. And I have, you know, some scissors here that I use to trim my brows, as well as a sharpener. So this is what I keep in this section. These are all my easy to go, you know, easy to do looks with, you know, my one sweep color, and I'm good to go out the door. Then I have my two kabuki brushes back here, which need to be cleaned really, really bad. And then I have three cream blushes, which I really, really like. And this one is called Rose Petal, which is a very nice pink color, very a baby pink. It just gives you a hint of color, and I love that for pretty much every day. Then I have the Bouncy blush, and this one is called Peach Satin. And these, honestly, I mean, this is the only one I have, but I really like it. I like the coverage that it, well, not the coverage, the pigmentation, the payoff that it gives you. People complain and say that these are not that pigmented, but I think these are perfect. They're not under pigmented, and they're not overly pigmented. Just this one, this is called Plum Wine, and I use the crap out of this one during the fall time and early beginnings of winter. I haven't used it as much lately. I kind of just stick with these two, but that's really like all I need. I don't need anything else. I mean, at the end of the day, all the blushes are gonna, you know, no matter how many blushes you use, I mean, how many pinks do you need? How many how many plums do you need. Eventually they're all gonna look the same on your skin, so it's like, why have so many? So I do have more powder blushes. Again, I haven't used those in forever. The only ones that I really keep up here again is that peach one from the Goddess from MAC, and then I also have the Coastal Suns blush palette. So I mean, really, we don't ever use all the makeup that we buy. We don't ever use all of that, but we still seem to get it. I mean, it's just a waste of money sometimes, but it's just like that thing where you have to have it. Foundations, the only one that I use when I want like more coverage is the Rimmel Lasting Finish. And this is a pretty decent foundation. It gives about medium coverage, so I'll use like a light layer of this with my Milani powder, and it gives me a really nice look. But again, I haven't even been using this just because my skin has been behaving a lot, and my spots are kind of disappearing a bit more, and there's a reason for that. I've used the product, which I'm going to be reviewing soon. So yeah, I don't even use this as much. And the setting powder that I use is from Motives. It's called No More Shine Makeup Setting Spray, and this is pretty decent. Like, I use my powder foundation, and you know that really doesn't last as long or throughout the day as like a long wearing liquid foundation. But I do spray this on, and it really keeps my foundation, the powder foundation, on all day. So that works really nice. I actually do like it. Now with the whole No More Shine thing, I still do have to blot throughout the day. That doesn't really quite work for me, but it does keep my makeup in place. So the only reason why I have this Urban Decay Naked palette up here is only mainly for two colors, or three, let's see. I use Creep. For my eyeliner. Like, I use a slanted brush, and I don't even use liquid liners as much anymore. I literally just use Creep and a slanted brush, and it gives me the same effect, and I can soften it up, I can amp it up, and it just works perfect. Buck, I used to fill in my brows after I fill them in with a pencil. I set it with this with Buck. And Naked, I've been using a lot more to give me more of a faint crease, so I don't really use this palette as much. I've had it for a while now, and literally I only reach for it just for those three main colors, and I just really started using Naked maybe not too long ago, maybe like a month ago, that I've been incorporating into a certain look that I will be doing soon. So this was really kind of like a waste of money. I will not be getting the second one. I don't really see. I mean, they're nice, but again, I don't really reach for it that much. And then these two palettes right here are just ones that I've customized myself. This is like my fun palette. I have some colors that are pressed pigments from MAC. Like, that's Copper Class, that's Gold, that's Copper. That one right there is Golden Olive, which is gorgeous. That one is Vanilla, and that one is Blue, and the rest are just regular shadows. But these are all MAC shadows except for that one right there, that green one. And this I got at makeuphaven.com. So that's the palette I use when I'm going to be adventurous, but I haven't even been doing that lately, so it's just been sitting there getting no love. As well as this one. This is like more of my neutral palettes. Again, I customize this myself. And I don't even use this as much anymore. So that's it, guys. That's what I keep on hand. I really don't reach for the rest of my collection, like on the other side of my room. I don't reach for that much. This is what I keep. This is literally, I can live off of this for the next year or maybe several years, honestly. And that's it. So just so you guys can see, like, this is, you don't need a big collection. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to have thousands of dollars invested into your makeup when you're not really going to use all of that. So for those of you guys who have a really small collection, and you guys, watch those other like makeup collection videos, and they're so extreme, don't be discouraged, because honestly, you use a fraction of that. You know what I mean? This is all you really need. Just paint pots are great, and the color tattoos are great because they're quick and easy looks, and they're gonna last you all day. And then, you know, if you have a few or a couple, I have more palettes, but I don't really reach for those for that often. And just a, you know, a few different palettes and, you know, concealers. This is it. This is all you really need. So I just wanted to show you guys what I had here. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was kind of long, but yeah, I guess I will see you guys in my next video. God bless you. Bye.